Welcome back to the ultimate showdown between Doctor Strange and Lucifer Morningstar. Who will emerge victorious? Before we dive deep into this analysis, please remember to subscribe to the channel to support my work. I truly appreciate you all. Stephen Strange was once a surgeon who wielded a scalpel with the arrogance of a god. His hands were precision instruments that defied the laws of nature. Then, in a cruel twist of fate, a catastrophic car accident shattered not only his hands, but the very foundation of his identity, leaving him a ruined relic of his former glory. Desperate and ashamed, he traveled to the ends of the earth, seeking a miracle that science could not provide. In the mystical halls of Kamar Taj, he found no physical cure, but a new path, one woven from mystic energies and ancient wisdom. Under the guidance of the Ancient One, Strange, a man of pure logic, grappled with the mystic arts, gradually transforming his crippled hands into conduits for cosmic power. He mastered shimmering shields that could deflect supernova blasts, energy bolts that tore through dimensions, and the intricate dance of reality bending. Clad in the sentient cloak of levitation and wielding the Eye of Agamotto, he became Earth's premier protector, the Sorcerer Supreme, guardian of the Sanctum Sanctorum in New York City. His genius intellect, once confined to neurosurgery, now explored the infinite complexities of the multiverse, his cosmic awareness acting as an early warning system against unseen horrors. The true test arrived when an entity from the furthest reaches of known reality began to unravel the tapestry of existence. Worlds fell into silence as its shadow encroached. Strange stood alone, a solitary man against existential dread. He crafted illusions to distract, manipulated time with the Eye of Agamotto to create an endless loop of confrontation, and projected his astral form to pierce the abyssal mind of the entity. His body, a fragile vessel, was pushed to its absolute limit, blood seeping from his lips as he absorbed the chaotic energy of his foe. In a final act of desperation, he summoned the Vishanti, an ancient pantheon, channeling their colossal power into his own body until his human flesh felt ready to explode. With a defiant roar, he unleashed a torrent of pure magical force, tearing a rift in the entity's essence and forcing it back into the void. Stephen Strange, once a man of mere flesh and bone, is now an eternal sentinel, forever bound to a lonely, endless watch. He is a mortal elevated, a brilliant mind tempered by magic, always ready to sacrifice everything to protect the infinite vastness of creation. When the dread Dormammu, Lord of the Dark Dimension, threatened to consume all existence, Strange did not fight him with fire and rage. Instead, he trapped the cosmic entity in an infinite time loop, an agonizing, never-ending bargain that forced the demon to retreat, saving Earth from a fate worse than death. This seemingly impossible victory solidified his position as a master of both magic and strategy. His battles are relentless. He has faced Baron Mordo, his treacherous former ally, time and time again, and banished Nightmare, the ethereal ruler of the dream dimension, from the waking world. He defeated mystical threats like Urthona and the cunning Salome, proving his mastery across various magical realms. When the very concept of magic was attacked by the Empirical, Strange stood as Earth's last bastion, fighting a global war to restore the mystic arts. Yet, the greatest challenges pushed him beyond mortal limits. He led various armies, from the resilient defenders to the supernatural sons of midnight, in desperate wars against entities like Lilith, her Lilin monsters, and the terrifying Fearless Ones. He scoured the Darkhold for the Montesi formula, a powerful spell that allowed him to purge Earth of all vampires, erasing an entire species to protect humanity. He participated in the Infinity War and Secret Wars, events that reshaped the very fabric of reality. He temporarily banished the world devourer Galactus, and on one horrifying occasion, after the destruction of the universe, he played a vital role in its recreation. His most profound sacrifice was against the ancient multi-dimensional entity, Shuma-Gorath. In a final, desperate act of self-sacrifice, Strange merged with the monstrous creature and then destroyed himself to eliminate it, only to be reborn through sheer force of will. He temporarily absorbed the unthinkable power of both Arioch and Shuma-Gorath on other occasions, channeling their destructive strength to save the multiverse from total collapse. Doctor Strange remains the silent guardian, a steadfast shield against the incomprehensible. The universe breathes on, unaware of the invisible, eternal war he wages, a lonely sentry forever standing guard, carrying the unbearable weight of existence on his shoulders. Please remember to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and turn on notifications to see the earliest videos. Thank you all so much. And now, we shall speak of the one and only Lucifer Morningstar. 10 billion years have drifted by, and the fires of hell have served as his throne. Their ceaseless roar stands as a grim testament to his eternal damnation. Yet, Lucifer Morningstar, the brightest star, felt only the biting cold of an empty eternity. He was Samael, the light-bringer, the beloved son of the presence, who alongside his brother Michael forged the very architecture of existence. He understands the universe with a profound depth, a living map of all creation, where every star is a whisper in his mind, and every thought a ripple felt across dimensions. In hell, he was the ultimate cosmocrat, orchestrating the agony of souls and warping reality with effortless grace. He birthed sons of pure suffering and carved new abysses with but a fleeting thought. He was nigh omnipotent, an entity of absolute power, boundless intellect, and total awareness. However, this infinite power, this predestined role as the cosmic villain, became a prison. The chains that punished him were not forged of iron, but of expectation. And Lucifer, by his very nature, refuses to be bound. A smoldering, burning contempt for a preordained fate gnawed at his divine heart. A silent rebellion was brewing beneath the surface of his glorious and terrifying reign. With a gaze of fire that could tear through entire galaxies, he looked upon his domain for the last time. The air shivered with unparalleled power, awaiting his command, yet he gave none. Instead, a whisper, saturated with ancient authority, echoed through the sulphurous haze. No more. He stood before his throne of obsidian, the living embodiment of defiance. Slowly, deliberately, he raised his hands. Those divine feathers, once beacons of celestial light, shimmered with unmatched energy. Then, with a will stronger than any force in creation, he began to cut them. Each stroke was a profound act of self-destruction, a declaration of war against the cosmos. Blood, not of mortals but of pure creation, glittered like molten starlight as his magnificent wings, symbols of his angelic lineage and his cage, detached and fell to the scorched earth like shattered diamonds. The weight of the entire universe seemed to shift as he placed the key to hell into the pale hand of the Lord of Dreams, a silent exchange of understanding that transcended all words. The throne, the torment, the endless eons of his rule, all were cast aside, abandoned for a single precious thing: freedom. The wounds in heaven healed, leaving behind only the scars of memory, the marks of his ultimate emancipation. On earth, amidst the vibrant chaos of Los Angeles, he found a new stage. Lux, a beacon of worldly desires, became his sanctuary, a monument to his limitless will. He was not merely released from hell, he was free to exist. The Morningstar, no longer fallen but brilliantly reborn, now charts his own boundless path through the vast, unpredictable tapestry of existence. Never has a being in the entire universe dared to challenge the presence of God like Lucifer Morningstar. From the darkest depths of the pit to the highest heavens, his existence is a testament to an indomitable will and supreme, terrifying power. Before time began, Lucifer stood beside his brother Michael. Together, with their very breath, they co-created the infinite wonders of the entire DC multiverse. For 10 billion years, he ruled hell, an infernal king whose power was unchallenged and absolute. No demon, no fallen angel ever dared to usurp his throne. Yet, eternal sovereignty became tedious. In an act of unprecedented boldness, Lucifer abandoned his kingdom and cast off his shackles. He purged every soul within its fiery depths, and then, with a move that sent shockwaves through every realm of existence, he handed the key of hell to Dream of the Endless. This ignited a fierce struggle among gods and cosmic entities alike, all scrambling for the vacant throne. He even confronted Dream directly, the personification of reality's story, and from that tense encounter, he emerged with undeniable dominance, never once losing his formidable composure. His power is not just cosmic, It is infinitely precise, proven when he effortlessly defeated the giant demon Karanzan to reclaim Dream's lost helm. Later, in a display of extraordinary mental and physical endurance, he crossed a desolate desert for 9 days without sustenance, then processed 20 billion years of cosmic history in a single, unblinking moment. But his greatest act of defiance, the deepest challenge to the fabric of creation itself, came not from destruction, but from creation. With a will forged in the furnace of rebellion, Lucifer Morningstar created his own universe, a cosmos born of his own design, a rival to the very heavens made by the presence. It was an act of pure, unadulterated sovereignty, a proclamation that his freedom was not merely a state of being, but an active, creative force. And so, Lucifer walks unburdened. He has faced the architect of all reality, challenged his supreme authority, and though defeated in the eyes of some, he did more than just survive. He flourished. He built new worlds, asserted his own dominion, and forever proved that even in the face of ultimate power, true freedom can always carve its own path. Dr. Stephen Strange, the Sorcerer Supreme, braced himself within the hallowed halls of the Sanctum Sanctorum, completely unaware that his heroic display was but a fleeting distraction to the entity before him. Strange wasted no time. A shimmering portal tore open, leading to the heart of the sanctum, and with a masterful wave of his hand, the Eye of Agamotto flared to life, trapping the moment in a closed loop. Mystic energy surged, coalescing into a devastating torrent of magical power, a stream of emerald light aimed directly at his opponent. Lucifer Morningstar stood motionless, a faint, almost imperceptible smile playing upon his lips. The energy stream simply dissolved upon impact, absorbed or nullified by a will so potent it barely even registered the effort. Undeterred, Strange unleashed his entire arsenal. He summoned the ancient Vishanti and the terrifying might of Sidorak, manifesting crimson bands that sought to bind the divine entity. He projected his astral form, a final attempt to strike at the very root of Lucifer's soul, and even dared to touch forbidden black magic, hoping to siphon a mere fraction of his rival's colossal power. But every spell, every incantation, and every desperate burst of power met the same effortless barrier. Lucifer simply decided it to be so. Strange felt a sudden, inexplicable severance from his magic. The cloak of levitation, his most trusted ally, ignited into embers and crumbled to ash. The Eye of Agamotto, the key to his mastery over time, went dark, its power extinguished. Lucifer Morningstar took a single, slow step forward. The Sanctum Sanctorum, a bastion of mystical strength, began to disintegrate, not by force, but by a silent command. The walls dissolved into swirling grains of sand, and the air shifted into an alien landscape. Strange found himself ensnared in a time loop of overwhelming power, a dizzying vortex far beyond his control. Every escape route, every defensive tactic, and every budding thought of a counterattack was anticipated and then effortlessly neutralized. He tried to flee across the multiverse, seeking refuge in other realities, only to find Lucifer already there, waiting with an amused gaze, an undeniable presence. Despair, cold and sharp, pierced Strange's will. In one final act of desperation, he channeled every ounce of his remaining strength, seeking to merge with a cosmic entity, even daring to invoke the supreme judges, eternity, and the living tribunal. The entire universe seemed to hold its breath. Lucifer chuckled softly, with total understanding. "Do you truly believe my own creations would interfere?" he whispered, his silken voice echoing across dimensions. With just a glance, a mere flicker of his golden eyes, reality itself collapsed. Strange felt an unimaginable force, not of pain, but of total erasure. He was not merely defeated, he simply ceased to be, cast out beyond the boundaries of the multiverse like a speck of dust blown away by a passing breeze. Lucifer Morningstar is vastly more powerful and would win with ease. What do you think about this battle? Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you all very much.